Today, we will start by demonstrating a few ways that we can process payments through Autopart, and then show you the ledgers and accounts side to show you how you reconcile payments. We've started by creating a cash sale. We're going to process this order straight away. This is the usual screen where we take cash or card payment. At the bottom, we have our Klipboard Money I've set up, so I can choose which card machine I'm going to use. If you're on a counter with 2 or 3 card machines, you can see which one is free and use that one. We can also link each card machine to a specific terminal. I'm going to select Accounts 1 and press OK. This will then send the quantity straight through to the card machine, so there's no mistyping, and we can tap to get our payment immediately. We have now received our payment, and when we generate our invoice and it is paid, we can also embed a copy of the card receipt on the bottom of the invoice for the customers. Another way we can do this is taking payments over the phone. We can now send out pay by links, so if I generate another order, I can sell this again. And following the same process of Klipboard Money, we can see down the bottom here, we can send the pay by link. Selecting this, it's given me the generic email address linked to the account, but we can type in and send a different one if we choose. I've selected this and I'm going to send this over. We now have the option to turn this into a tokenized card. That means saving the card details, so next time we take a payment, the customer doesn't have to fill out the pay link. I'm going to select Yes, and I'm going to save the name against it. This will give the customer an option to choose if they do want their card to be tokenized. When I quit out of this and we generate our invoice, we can see that currently it isn't paid. If we scroll to the bottom, we've got our link and we've even got a QR code we can scan as well. So if we need to, we can scan it and send it out. We can see all of our links we have taken. This is the link I've just sent out. We currently see the invoice that's linked to the customer, the amount it's for and the time and date, and that it is currently awaiting payment, and when the link currently expires. We've received our pay by link email. We can see on the email the account that is linked to and the amount it's for. We can open the link and we will have the option to pay by card or to use Google Pay or Apple Pay. We can see the amount it's for at the top of the screen. I'm going to pay by card. Let's put in the card information. And just below the name we can see where it's asked us to save the payment. This is for the tokenization, so we won't have to put in our card details next time. Just fill out all of our address information, and now we can pay. Now that is fully paid and we'll come back into Autoparts and pay off the transaction. If I type in my account code here, we can see the tokenization of this card and see the branch is linked to, and we can put the name we've put in as well as an email address. And we have the card details that are not stored on site, and it says it has been tokenized so we can start making payments. You can make ad hoc requests, so we can send this over and we can just fill out the information, and we can request this rather than having to put it through a payment. Now we have tokenization all set up and ready to go. We're just going to put another order through. Let's type in the order. Now we sell the product and go back to Klipboard Money. It's now telling us that there's a direct payment card set up, and if we'd like to use this. Of course you can set up and say no, and this will follow you through on the normal process. But in this instance, I'm going to use this token and the payment will go through. Now payment has gone through. We are all ready to go with the order. Now let's generate credits using Klipboard Money. If we go onto my credit note, I can start by putting in my invoice number. We can select our products and we're going to generate this credit. Let's put a reason code in. And I want to start this credit. It's taken me straight away to the payment screen. We've got the value that's going back. I'm going to click on Klipboard Money, and it's going to tell me here that this is the invoice, this is the date, and this is the card number it was paid for. And I'm going to continue with this credit. I'm going to choose the card machine again, and the credit will go straight through. No need to tap on the card, no risk of the customer giving you the wrong card. It will go straight through to the card that the original purchase was done on. If I come into my account and I start searching for my customer, we've got a few options. I can actually generate a statement for this customer, and when I generate this statement, it's given me the option to include pay by links on the statement itself for the customer. Rather than having to pay via backs or call up to pay, they can click the link, follow the process, and it will just pay their account off for them. Another option we have is a manual pay by link. If for any reason this customer can only pay us £75 of the £175 they owe, we can manually send a link for that amount rather than being asked to pay the full amount. Finally, let's go into our Klipboard Money transactions, where we can see exactly what's been going on with our Klipboard Money throughout the day. We've still got some open. We've got all of the transaction types along here. If we've got any pay by links that are still open and haven't been cleared yet, we can cancel these down. We can actually create ad hoc pay by links here as well, so we can manually create some links for our customers. And of course, on top of all of this, Klipboard Money fully integrates into our e-commerce solution. So if I come into my e-commerce site now, I've already got an order ready to go. We can process this order, and just down the bottom here, we have the option Pay by Card, Google Pay, Apple Pay or Visa. The more you are set up with to use, the more it's going to be listed there so we can see exactly what payments we can do. Thanks for watching.